This is a tutorial for using the inventory feature on Duke Groups, which will allow you to track the use of any equipment your group loans out in the Duke community. This video will cover how to create items in the group's inventory, the check out and check in processes, as well as tracking the usage for your items. First, navigate to your group's page using the group's drop-down menu on the upper navigation bar. Once on your group's page, be sure you are in the administrative menu, which will look similar to this page. On the left navigation menu, find the More Tools tab, then select Inventory. This will take you to the Inventory Management menu, where you will be able to manage any equipment your group loans out to members. To add a new piece of equipment to your inventory, click the purple Create button on the top right of the page. Next, fill in the name of your equipment and a short description of what it is. If you have multiple types of the same equipment, you might consider a naming convention to help differentiate between the items. You can also upload a picture of the equipment so your team can see and verify exactly what they are checking out. Select the equipment type that best fits what you're registering, and then select the equipment status. In the event that the equipment breaks or needs repair, you can edit the status of the equipment later. Next, choose if you would like Duke Groups to send a reminder email about returning the equipment. You can do 2 reminder emails set at intervals listed in the drop-down menu. Once you have filled in the equipment details, click the Save button. The equipment will now show in your inventory menu using the details you entered when registering it. If you want to add tags for filtering or sorting, click the Edit Equipment Tags hyperlink and select tags from what you have available, or create a new one. If you have tags created, you can easily sort or filter your equipment using this drop-down filter. Next, let's talk about the checkout process. You can check out equipment to users in a variety of ways. The first is using the Checkout button from this inventory menu. When you click this button, you will see a checkout pop-up window that allows you to fill in the rental details. First, you can choose who the equipment is being loaned out to by typing their name or net ID. All Duke students have a Duke Groups account, so you should be able to find them pretty quickly. Make sure to verify the person's net ID in case they share a name with another person on campus. Next, you can choose when the item is expected to be returned. If you have reminder emails set up, they will be based on this return date. If you decide to loan the equipment to people external to your group, you can also select which group they are a part of. Only recognized student organizations that have completed the annual registration process will show up in this menu. After you have filled in the details needed, click the Save button. Now the inventory menu will have an updated status for the item you checked out, telling you who has the item, what group they have it for, who facilitated the checkout, and when the item is due back. When you're ready to check the item in, click the Check In button. A window will pop up allowing you to add any notes about the condition of the item upon return. This is optional, but it is a helpful tool if you anticipate needing to do repairs in the future. Once you have completed all of the details you want to enter, click the Save button. You can view the checkout history for the item by clicking the middle button with the clock icon. This will show you a list of who checked the item out, when they checked it out, when they returned it, and who facilitated the checkout and check-in processes. The Private Notes button will show any check-in notes that were included upon the item's return. Another option for checking equipment out is using a URL. This can be accessed using the Kebab menu and clicking Copy Link. This will generate a QR code that can be scanned using a mobile device camera or the Duke Groups app. The person using the link will need to be listed on your group's officer roster in order to access the menu. This will bring the same checkout screen that we saw earlier from the inventory menu and works the exact same way. Duke Groups will also generate a print version of the QR code complete with the item type and name above the QR code. This QR code is the same as what was listed above the Copy Link pop-up menu earlier. Both the link and the QR code can be used for checking equipment out and checking it in. As you need additional assistance, please contact Student Involvement and Leadership via email at leadership@duke.edu.